Alex Answer here. It is March 12th, 2016, coming to you from just outside of Taos, New Mexico. This is actually the first video that I am uploading of me speaking, and I've been here about a week, so about the first video in about a week since being here at the new location. What I will say is it's been a last week or so of getting over the flu, still coughing things up. Combination of heavy geoengineering along with clear blue skies, a need to stay hydrated going from one elevation, climate, environment into another. Property is rural, comes with water. Not really going to talk at great length, but I will say that Taos is not really my kind of place as far as the city of Taos and the hustle and bustle and the consumerism. However, it's definitely a unique energy space, the area of Taos, New Mexico. Not just the Earthship community and the Mesa and the diversity of thought, as well as drama that does exist in places like the Mesa, Twin Peaks, Three Peaks. Those are actually places that I choose to avoid at this time. Having experienced a softer, lighter version of the off-the-grid lifestyle in Costilla County, which, by the way, I've heard from someone that lives in Costilla County that's actually looking to move out of the county. They've been there over 10 years. They're seeing more and more people with campers arriving by the day. Police are starting to pull people over. They were pulled over, one of the first times they've ever been pulled over, simply for being a resident of the Rio Grande Ranchos. The police are doing some sort of a criminal investigation. He doesn't know what's taking place. Who knows, right? All different types of people, all different types of drama. Sometimes people bring their drama out into the desert or into an off-the-grid community. It's not the first time it's happened. So Costilla County is definitely going to see an interesting year ahead in 2016 with the new residents that haven't been paying attention, showing up on their own land and going, what me worry, when code enforcement shows up, only for them to later find out that there is no local political community organization. So going through shifts in the weather, recent heavy geomagnetic activity as well. Last night, real briefly, and excuse the wind, but for the sake of keeping this video real, you're going to have to deal with the wind. I fell asleep to some of Trump's speeches and, just kind of absorbing with my consciousness the depth of the madness, and that's what it is. So be careful before looking too deeply at the abyss of the Trump machine. And we see what we've seen over the last few days, the event being canceled in Chicago, manufactured civil unrest on both sides. I mean, how obvious does it have to be? And it progressed to the point of Trump supporters punching Trump protesters and the police doing nothing. And even Trump himself looking more and more dark like a beetle as he says, go on, get him out of here. Go on, get him out of here. With his face beat red and his eyes dark like beetles, as he looks over his podium. So, this morning there's more events taking place at these Trump rallies, and you're looking at massive mind control operations and also the effect of all this on the population, the effect of all the violence, and people seeing these type of events. Unfortunately, some people have this narrative of the media is painting Trump as a Nazi instead of actually acknowledging the fact that Trump is deliberately acting in a certain manner that we would not call sane. And so there's this weird choo-choo train from hell taking place within America that's very difficult to describe, but it is taking place. And like with other issues, the mainstream media, be it the left or the right, they don't want to look at something from the conspiratorial worldview that Trump is deliberately there to bring down the image of the United States. A lot of people have just assumed that this is going to result in Hillary Clinton becoming the president. There are not enough people that have left it open a possibility that he is the establishment pick, that he will be forced in through vote fraud, and we will see waves of civil unrest and manufactured racial tensions. Following that, and that this is a part of the agenda. Sure, Putin and Trump may say that they're friends today. I see this as also part of the show, and I don't see Trump and Putin being friends in the world of tomorrow. Okay, it's very obvious that both of them are deceivers, and both of them have very similar pools of fans here in the United States. People that have literally lost their shit. People that are from the Alex Jones worldview camp. Anyways, you have some overcast here in, again, the Taos, New Mexico area. This is a nice part of Taos. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Doesn't really matter where it is, but it's a nice little parcel of land that has access to water and groundwater that is, as you'll see in another video clip, groundwater that can visibly be seen in parts of the property where it looks very swamp-like, where the water has literally come up and there is this natural trough appearing. So a big part of my recent adventures has been hanging out, low drama reality environment. Different environment, however, so the body very hydrated and basically readjusting to a new climate, using this place as a place of rest, and also contemplating some other moves that I may make in the near future. Temperatures getting warmer. Compost area. So this is their garden area. I'm sure this is going to be much more active in a month or so. Back here is the area where there's a watershed. Kind of a social outdoor kitchen area here. Water over here. You too. Hey, little man. And that's what they use. And this is the new garbage area. Recycling. They just put together this morning. Sit back down. Good access to the sun, mostly clear day. Yeah, okay. But we could start planning. This looks like some obsidian right here. Yep. Pretty cool. Making a path. Clearing out the debris. It definitely feels like its energy's activating with a couple of humans walking around it and on top of it. Well, it is March 12th, right? So it's right there in the zone.
Table is so high that water sits literally underneath the ground. See right here is the actual water table. It's really interesting. Right? Wow. So there's just like all this water right there under the soil. Crazy.
So this is some naturally growing algae. So you think you could put some fish in here?
I wanted to take the water running through the acequia and start using a pump while it's not flowing and put some fish in there and circulate the water through it. I think that would be awesome.
Definitely organic. This ain't your typical green superfood drink. A little different. This would be pretty good for you though if somebody was to bathe and drink out of that. Maybe not.
What's the temperature like? Smells like good water.
I've been doing a little bit of cleaning here in the RV. Like this back area here, which usually has stuff stacked up. This area is clean for the most part. Blocking out the sun rays at the moment. Got my, my man cave on wheels.